Hey guys, today we're in Osaka, Shinsekai. This is my favorite spot to take a photo. This place located in entrance of Super World used to be my favorite hidden spot. Now there are so many people over here and mostly people are from China. One of the big holidays started in China, and Osaka is one of the most popular travel spots. So that's why there are so many travelers from China. Especially still we are having Osaka Expo. It will end middle of this month though. In this video, I will talk about the travel situation update and the travel tip in October while I'm walking from Shinimamiya to Namba Dotonbori. Here is my hometown, so I will introduce many different kinds of spots. Osaka is a big city. There are always differences, so let's enjoy walking. By the way, we have a new vending machine over here. The last time when we were here, there were no matcha love vending machine. That's so targeting inbound vending machine. Price is 300 Japanese yen. Yes, I will talk about the inflation in Japan. There is a huge inflation recently, especially starting from October. That's one of the main topics today. Next to it, there is a dorayaki, sweets, and also the ice cream vending machine. So firstly, let me try this matcha. 300 Japanese yen compared to the regular bottle drink. It's pretty expensive, so it's number 2. Oh, seems like number 1 is already sold out. Well, all of them are same matcha drink though. Here we go. Fancy drink. So the first big topic of travel situation update in October is inflation. It is unfortunate news though. You know, there are so many inflation going on in the world. However, in Japan, there were not that much compared to the other countries. However, finally, the inflation is coming to Japan too. So starting from 1st of October, about 3,000 foods, alcohol, beverage, and the other ingredient stuff will increase the price. The average of increasing the price is about 17%. Well, for example, the bottled drink price used to be 180 Japanese yen. However, starting from 1st of October, it becomes 200 Japanese yen. Yeah, well, this matcha lab was originally, it was expensive. You know, even compared to the after increased price, this is 1.5 times more expensive. But this one is targeting for the tourists, so maybe it's shoganai. Because of the Osaka Expo, Osaka Expo will finish 13th of October. Until then, the hotel price, the food price, everything gets more expensive. When I check up the hotel price until 13th of October, compared to the after 13th of October, it costs about double price. So if you are planning to come into Osaka and you are not visiting the Osaka Expo, probably if you have a longer schedule, you'd better come over to Osaka after the 13th of October, after the Osaka Expo ends. Then you can save a lot of money. So just keep it in your mind. By the way, this matcha drink is something interesting. There is a matcha with the cap. When I opened it, it goes down, and after shake it, the matcha will complete. Let me try. So, probably, oh, here. Yeah. Probably the matcha already goes down, and let me shake like a bird in there. Yeah. Okay, so. Interesting. I don't feel that much differences, but yeah, the flavor of matcha, it's good. So it's pretty interesting, but probably I would prefer the regular lemon drink, which has a stronger taste of matcha, and also the price is much cheaper. Anyways, so let's keep walking. Oh, by the way, hey guys, welcome back to Rion TV. I'm Rion, say let's go. Please don't forget to check my Instagram too. Let's go. Here, the Pokemon card vending machine. They have a Pokemon card, 3,000, 2,000. Seems like some of them are already sold out. And next to it, there is a macaron, the cute animal macaron vending machine. The price is 500 Japanese yen. Already we got the matcha, so maybe we can try it next time, this one. By the way, that's the Super World. one with the biggest onsen facilities. There are so many different kinds of onsen here, and also the swimming pool too. So if you like onsen and the swimming pool, you can visit over here. One thing you have to be careful, if you have tattoo, you can't enter. If you can hide it, you should be fine though. For most of the places, even prohibited the tattoo. If you can cover it by the seal and you can hide it, most of the places, no one will complain. But if you have a huge tattoo, probably it will be hard. But if you have a small point of tattoo, you can find that skin colored seal and you can enter to the onsen. You know, it's kind of like an onsen hack, but many people use it. So if you want to go to the onsen, maybe you can use that too, with tattoo. And now we have more people taking photo over here. This is my first time to see so many people in here. Anyway, so let's keep walking toward to Namba Station. Wow! It's a weekday. Interesting. Well, anyways, I'm super happy to see travelers here though. Because during the pandemic time, this street becomes like a ghost street and no one was walking around. Most of the stores were closed and it becomes so sad atmosphere. So now there are so many travelers over here and enjoying the street. Most of the restaurants and the shops are opening. Yep, I'm super happy to see. There are so many new stores open after the pandemic too. This Matsui Festival shop targeting the inbound travelers, definitely we didn't have one before. By the way, speaking of the weather today, it's 27 degrees, wind is 2 meters per second, 48% humidity. Sunset time is 5:40. Speaking of the weather and the temperature in October, September is known for the typhoon season. However, still there are many typhoons in October too. Well, compared to September, it's much better though. There will be 3 and 4 typhoons around Okinawa. So if you are traveling to Okinawa, you have to be careful. Still, it's not as cold as winter, but not as hot as summer. However, during the morning time and the night time, it becomes kind of cold. So don't forget to bring the light jacket. And also, there will be sudden rain compared to September. So probably if you are visiting here, if you bring the foldable umbrella, that would be useful too. If you are coming for the autumn leaves, in October, not that many autumn leaves change the color yet. In Kansai region, probably it will be around November to December. And in Kanto region, such as Tokyo, around those areas, it will start from mid of October. This year, compared to the regular year, it's kind of late. Well, we can never expect the exact date, but yeah, if you are thinking to visiting Japan for the autumn leaves, that's the prediction for now. And here we go. Now we are at Main Street. Oh wait, this place used to be the blowfish mascot over here, and it's gone. But after that, they made a new stores. Let me see what kind of store it is. So seems like that's a kushikatsu and izakaya drinking restaurants. Beer is 580 Japanese yen, so compared to the regular restaurant, that's a little bit pricey though. If you go to the local cheaper drinking restaurants, you can find the beer, the draft beer, starting from 180 Japanese yen. So compared to that, yeah, it's pretty pricey. However, this is a kind of touristy street, so it's shoganai though. So before walking to Namba area, let's go to check out the Janjan Yokocho. Sweet, it's always great meeting with you guys. Hello. Ready? See. Go. Yeah, that's perfect.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. How cute. Sweet, it's always great meeting with you guys. If you see me in the street, don't forget to go to me so that I can realize you are the viewers. So see you soon in Japan. So let's walking toward to Janjan Yokocho. Janjan Yokocho is the back street of arcade. This main street store changes a lot, but Janjan Yokocho, the back street arcade, never changes. You can just turn right on this takoyaki restaurants and keep straight. The entrance is just over there. In front of it, there are the Skajang stores. And here we go. Yep, that's the entrance. This is so Osaka. Somehow, Osaka ladies love the animal colors. So we usually don't see that outside of Osaka. There are many kushikatsu and the soba restaurant in here. Even after the inflation, they are selling udon and the soba with 170 Japanese yen. That means it's cheaper than bottled drink. Yep, the price for the touristy store and also price for the local restaurants. There is a huge gap now. So if you want to save money, it's better to visit the local restaurants. If you see the store's atmosphere, probably you can realize. In this street, still, there is a nice old local atmosphere. Probably many travelers will enjoy this atmosphere. This is one of the most popular restaurants over here. During the busy time, there is a so long line over here, but today seems like much fewer people over here though. Oh, look at that, there is a time sale now. The beer, chuhai and whiskey soda price only cost 190 Japanese yen. And the kushikatsu is starting from 45 Japanese yen, really? Oh, there is a hidden tip. If you say kanban mitayo, then you can have the discount. Otherwise, you need to pay for the regular price for the beer, 480 Japanese yen. Well, I heard that the double price is getting popular in Japan, but usually I never seen those stores. But now they have a kind of secret sale for Japanese, because if you can't read that the time sale with the keyword, you can't get the discount. So, anyways, if you're visiting this store, just say kanban mitayo, then you can have that a discount. Interesting. How about here? The 5 piece of sushi, 550 Japanese yen, and the 8 piece of sushi, 900 Japanese yen. Here, no hidden keyword. There are the English price and the Japanese price, it's same. Also, this sushi restaurant too. Yep. 3 pieces of sushi, only 150 Japanese yen. Wow, that's a great deal. Alright, why not? Today, let's try this sushi restaurant over here. Ooh, actually, that was pretty good. Altogether, it cost 1,000 Japanese yen including tax. Well, since it's a small restaurant, I couldn't film it inside because, you know, the customer next to it, they are so close. So in the restaurant, I ordered maguro, which is the tuna. Price was 150 Japanese yen for 3 pieces. The taste wasn't bad at all. Usually, the regular sushi restaurants, we use the soy sauce bottle and place the soy sauce. But this place, we use kind of like, you know, painting style, which is a very classic style. Personally, before you eat it, you get that painting stuff and place the soy sauce on top of the sushi. That's how it works. And the next, I ordered octopus, 3 pieces, 150 Japanese yen. Actually, it wasn't bad at all, and especially compared to the convenience restaurants, the quality is pretty similar or even slightly better. And the most amazing thing, I ordered the salmon. 3 pieces is 300 Japanese yen. Well, compared to the other sushis, it was a bit expensive. However, the quality was better than the convenience restaurants. It was more thick and sweeter. So I really like it. And then lastly, it was the crab. The crab sushi was the most expensive one, which is 400 Japanese yen for 3 pieces. Well, you know, thinking about the crab, it's still cheap, but in this restaurant, it was the most expensive one that I ordered. Speaking about the quality of crab, thinking about the price, actually it was pretty good. So altogether, it cost 1,000 Japanese yen. Thinking about the quality, definitely I love it. Well, one thing you have to be careful is that because there are not that many people but so many customers inside, it's very crowded and it will take a long time before you eat. Actually, there were only 3 customers waiting in front of me, but it took about 10 minutes for waiting. And also, after order the sushi, it took about 5 minutes until you get the sushi, or maybe it's longer than that. So if you are super hungry and your travel schedule is tight, probably yeah, you can find some other restaurants. However, if you have time and you want to experience the local restaurant with good and cheap price, yeah, definitely I can recommend that restaurant. It will be very interesting. Well, it has a very old-fashioned styled Osaka's atmosphere. Well, the staffs are very Osakan style, they're kind of friendly. Not like, the customers and the shop staff style. It's more like, the friendly style. Hopefully you know what I mean. But if you want to experience that kind of local atmosphere, maybe you can try that restaurant. It's very interesting. Alright, so now let's keep walking toward to Denden town. So let's go back to the main street of Shinsekai. So now we came back to the main street of Shinsekai. Let's keep walking toward to Tsutenkaku. By the way, the tower in front of you called Tsutenkaku, which is it's like, Tokyo Tower in Osaka. This restaurant's 5 skewer with beer, 715 Japanese yen only. Wow, that's a good price. This place, it's something new. We didn't have one before. It's a claw machine store. There are so many claw machines and nyaku nyaku. Here, they also have the Osaka exposed items. In this Shinsekai street, there is a Kura restaurant too. Now, they have a special deal that they have tuna for 130 Japanese yen. Well, before, I felt like it's a great deal, but after visiting that restaurant, feels a little bit expensive. However, still, I love Kura restaurant now. And now, we are under the Tsutenkaku. Now becomes more expo style. It will be gone soon though. Probably there is a long line for entering to the observatory. Let me see. So that's the line for the entrance. Let me see how long is the waiting time. Seems like not that many people over here. But when I see that line rails during the holiday, it will be kind of crazy line here. So now we are heading to Namba Station and also Denden Town. In order to walking to Namba Station from this Tsutenkaku area, just go straight behind the Tsutenkaku. Now we are at Tsutenkaku Hondori, which is a kind of small local arcade. There is a Umaibo shop, which is one of the most popular cheap sweets in Japan. They have so many different kinds of taste. Price is 16 Japanese yen. Used to be 10 Japanese yen though. Takoyaki taste, salad taste, and also cheese taste. Spicy hot roll taste, my favorite. And it's called potage. Takoyaki. Also, it's a beef tank salt. Interesting, right? Tonkatsu sauce taste. And also yakitori. It's teriyaki burger taste. Yes, that Umaibo too. From the 1st of October, they increased the price and it becomes 16 Japanese yen. Used to be 13 Japanese yen, and when I was a kid, it was 10 Japanese yen. Oh, it's a bit, long time ago, but still, I think until recently it was 10 Japanese yen. Thinking about from that time, it becomes 1.5 times. Yes, 1.5 times. That's a lot, right? Still, I know 16 Japanese yen feels much cheaper, but thinking about over 60% increase the price, then yeah, that's a lot. Inflation. Shogun. And yep, this place used to be a retro game center, Zarigani. However, because of the fire, it's gone. Still, we can see the tragedy from here. They are not fixing the building yet. Usually this street is pretty quiet. However, today, there are so many travelers around. Even it's weekday though, happy to see that. How about the Shinsekai market? I guess Ah. Still, there are people. Seems like all the store is closing today though. Omiyage shop. Omiyage? It's souvenir in Japanese. Osaka Expo Myaku Myaku souvenir here. Also the snacks. And also the Japan hats. This sakura colors one. It's cute. End of this arcade, it's Ebisu Station. And the entrance of Denden Town, which is Osaka's Akihabara, starting from there. Here, it's the travel tip. You can't find many restrooms around here, but you can always use this police station's restroom. It's in the second floor. Well, usually towards this spot, you can find many different kinds of restrooms, but not in here much because there are not that many tall department stores around here. So here's the restroom. To be honest, the cleanliness level is kind of like a 2 stars or even 1 star. Well, no, 2 stars. 1.5 stars. Anyways, so well, it is not a fancy restroom, but definitely it's better than you can't find a restroom. So just keep in your mind. Here is the restroom that you can borrow. So Denden Town starts from here. So here, Rion small trivia time. This Osaka Denden Town is often called Akihabara of the West, but unlike Akihabara's sprawling area, it's just a one-way street lined with shops. The name of Denden is playful twist on the word denki, meaning electric, making it catchy and easy to remember. Every year, this street transferred to the Nihonbashi Street Festival, which is one of Japan's largest cosplay party. In next to Tokyo Station, there is the big bridge called Nihonbashi, and around there, it calls Nihonbashi area. It writes the same Chinese characters, but Tokyo's one called Nihonbashi and Osaka's one called Nipponbashi. Since I was born and raised in Osaka, even I goes to Tokyo, I always call that the Nihonbashi area as a Nipponbashi. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Yes, because it's the same Chinese characters. So if you are studying Japanese and you confused about the Nihonbashi and the Nipponbashi, basically it's a different area. So just keep in your mind. That's an old-fashioned electric shop. They sell the DVD case and also the CD case. So natsukashi. Also, the iPhone 12 Pro case, only 199 Japanese yen. That's good price. They also have iPhone 11 too, and also 13, but seems like no 14 though. It's a backpack shop, and also it's a backpack and also suits. Interesting. Really, this big backpack only 1,200 Japanese yen. Wow, that's a good deal. Also, it's a retro game shop. Oh, really? They still sell the Super Nintendo. Interesting. Oh, interesting. It's my first time to see that the vegan ice cream vending machine. Wow, that's something special. Price is 500 Japanese yen. They have a blueberry, mango, and a strawberry. Oh my goodness, that's Minion too? It's a Tamiya's mini foldable V cars. And now they're buying it with the 9,000 Japanese yen. Really? It used to be 500 Japanese yen, huh? Wow, that toy becomes fancy now. Wow, it's like 18 times compared to the original price. It becomes more higher value compared to the gold. Interesting. And now we are already almost Namba area. If you turn left and keep straight, you see that tall building over there. It's already Namba Station. So we are more east part of Namba Station now. It's a trading car shop. Sweet, it's always great meeting with you guys. Hello.
Hi. Say no.
Ciao. Loving it. Alright. Always love meeting with you guys on the street. So if you see me on the street, don't forget to go to me. See you soon in Japan. And next to this street, there is an Otaro. There is an anime over there, and so many maids standing over there. Its figure on the scale. Uchiwa Itachi, 2,500 Japanese yen, and the Chainsaw Man, 3,000 Japanese yen. Also, Free Lane, 2,800 Japanese yen. That's one of my favorite anime. Mazinger Z. And Pramodel Shop. So when you arrive to this corner, if you go to right side, you will arrive to the Kuromon Ichiba market. And let me talk about something new in Japan here. So starting from October, in Japan, the government is considering tightening the requirements for the business and investment managing visa, raising the minimum capital from 5 million yen to 30 million yen, and adding conditions such as local staff employment and the business experience. Well, it was one of the easiest entrance way to get the permanent visa in Japan, and there are so many people using that visa and coming to Japan. Compared to the other countries such as United States, Singapore, that investment visa price is incredibly cheap compared to Australia too. Usually many places requires about 1 million US dollars. But in Japan, it was only 30,000 US dollars, which is pretty cheap compared to the other countries. And also there were not that many requirements. So there were so many Chinese people using that opportunity and coming to Osaka, making the Minpaku business, which is the Airbnb, and get that business visa in Japan. However, that finally the government got that kind of problem, so they restrict more for the investment and business visa. My personal opinion, I think the diversity of population, especially in Japan, is good because we don't have that many different cultures. But maybe because that opportunity was used for the very specific countries, well, so maybe that's the reason why they are tightening up. So this area of Osaka around the Kuromon Ichiba market, this is a special zone for the Airbnb. We have a kind of strict Airbnb law compared to the hotels. Well, hotels have a very specific requirement. However, the Airbnb, it's easy to open, right? So that's why the government make a special rule for the Airbnb. For the Airbnb, limited 180 days operating day per year, and also require a minimum stay of 2 nights. 3 days. And there are many different kinds of rules, but that's the major rules for the Airbnb in Japan. However, Osaka made a kind of exception. Only in this special zone, they take off the limitation so that they can operate more than 180 days like a hotel. And also, they took off the requirement of minimum stay from 2 nights to 3 days. You can start finding an Airbnb from the 1 night. Because of that restriction and the visa requirement, so many people invest money for Japan for that Airbnb. Get the building and make a business, and Airbnb, you can get the visa. And now, about this special area, over 40% of Airbnb owner become Chinese people. That's interesting. So maybe that's the reason why the government tried to make it, things more stricter. Now, you need more money to invest, and also you need to hire the staff like the other countries. It will start from mid of October. So probably it will be kind of sad news for the people who are thinking to having the immigration to Japan with the investment visa, but maybe thinking about the Japan's economy, it would be good for them. Anyway, so that's kind of big news in October. Yeah, it will start from mid of October. Yeah. So that's the corner where we are, and the Kuromon Ichiba market starts from there. It's the biggest fish market in Osaka. Unfortunately, it's a touristy street, so compared to the local market, the price costs more. However, it is a fun street though. I personally like this street because this place always there is a fun atmosphere. But yeah, thinking about eating here, probably I will use the local restaurants. If you want to fully enjoy this street, you need to come over here during the morning to noontime. Just turn left and keep straight. We will get to the Sennichimai area. Now we are at Sennichimai area. There are so many small drinking places. Also many different kinds of restaurants. This place called Ura Namba, meaning back street of Namba. Usually many locals enjoy drinking around here. It continues all the way down. Yes, it's only one street away of that main street. Now we came to the arcade. Just keep straight and it will be the Namba Station Square. Yep, street gets more crowded. And here we go. Probably most of people realize where we are if you have visited Namba area. Yes. We are in front of Takashimaya department store. Oh wait, last time I didn't realize, but now they totally finished the construction over here. This place used to be a constructions, but it's all gone, and now it become an open space for pedestrians. It becomes much open space now. Oh, hold on. Last time when we were visit here, the number sign was all the way down over there, but now seems like it moves over here. So maybe it will always change the place. Now it's in front of Takashimaya. And now they are placing the display over here. It will be nicer. They always change. Very interesting place. Let's walk toward to Dotonbori Food Street. Now seems like we have new shops over here. It's a nerd room. Seems like they have many anime stuff over here. Oh, and also now we have a Gigo Game Center over here. Gigo Game Center is the old Sega Game Center. Recently they have Gigo Game Center in so many places. And there is so long line in front of Rick Rose Cheesecake as always. Yep, always. And so it's in front of 551 Horai, which is one of the most popular pork bun place in Osaka. Yep, it's a weekday. So crowded. I assume 90% of people over here are travelers. I've been hearing so many different kinds of languages. Osaka Expo is almost over. I'm wondering how it looks like after the Osaka Expo. It will be an interesting change though, I believe. Now we are getting closer to Dotonbori Food Street and also Hikakebashi, which is the Ebisubashi Bridge. The crowds becomes next level. Here we go, that's Hikakebashi. One of the most popular town scenery in Osaka. And next to it, here is a Dotonbori Food Street. Alright, let's say hello to the Greco Running Man. Seems like not that many people making the Greco Running Man pose, so... Let's go! It seems like there are so many group tours over here, and the crowds continues all the way down. Good job! Beside the Dotonbori River, it's so crowded too. There was a fire on that Ichiran building, and it seems like now it becomes under the construction. By the way, it's still 6 p.m. However, sky already gets totally dark now. Yep, winter time. And now we came back to the Dotonbori Food Street. There is a sign of Osaka Expo, but it will be gone soon. Let's keep walking in this food street too. Oh, that photo vision is not working today. It's the dinner time now, so there are so many people looking for the food. Big crowd in front of takoyaki store too. And hello to the Kuidoe Taro. Also, Kushikatsu Angry Man. In front of the Angry Man, there is a hidden street. It continues to the Hozenji Yokocho. There is a small shrine over here. Also the small torii gate. It continues to the Hozenji temple. You can take a cool photo over there. And also, not that many people knows yet. So don't forget to visit there if you visit Dotonbori Food Street. So street continues. Now we are at Hozenji Yokocho. Just turn left over here, and the temple is just over there. Here we go. We arrived to the Hozenji temple. Ah, there are the cats. So cute. Hello. Smart cats. By the way, there is another one over there too. He's feeding them. They are not the wild cats. Actually, they are living here. And now we're at Tazaemonbashi. This is the opposite side of Ebisubashi Bridge. Yep, that used to be the Ichiran building. However, now it's gone because of the fire. If you keep straight, the nighttime will start. It's like the Kabukicho in Osaka, called Soemon-cho. There is kind of like a red light spot. And that's entrance of Don Quixote. Oh, in front of Don Quixote's parking lot, now it becomes more open. And there are more spaces now. Wow, it becomes much nicer. I guess it's a nightclub. Oh my goodness. Olay. Halloween style. Scary. And here, it becomes a Matsuri food street. Interesting. They have always something new. Now we are at Midosuji. After they finish construction, pedestrian zone becomes much wider. This place used to be the car zone, but now it becomes the pedestrian zone. Still, not that much traffic, but it's super easy for pedestrians. So I like these changes. Yep, this side of the street too, it becomes much wider. And then now we have a lane for the bicycle as well. So let's go to the back street to find a quiet place. Street performer making the Kaze no Torimichi, which is one of my favorite Ghibli songs. That's a beautiful song from the neighbor of Totoro. Today I could meet so many of you guys in front of the cam and also behind the cam too. Thank you for joining me today. And a great meeting with you guys. Yes, in October, unfortunately, there are more price hike is coming to Japan. But the good news is that since Osaka Expo is gone, so that the hotel price will decrease. So, the price increase and price decrease. But compared to the Osaka Expo's price increase, probably the price will be better, especially the hotel. So again, if you are thinking to travel to Japan, especially in Osaka, not going to the Expo, definitely you'd better visit after the 13th of October. Because after the Osaka Expo, the price will be getting back to normal. Yes, it will be a huge change. Yeah. Watching this huge crowd in Osaka, again, I realized that how lucky I am that I could get the last day of Osaka Expo. Of course, I'll be filming, so please look forward to it. My last day of Osaka Expo video too. It will be chaotic over there. And also, after the Expo, I'm planning to visit Singapore. I will make a small meetup event in Singapore, 19th of October. So if you... Sorry, that was pretty seat behind, so it was kind of noisy. So, anyways, so if you live in Singapore and if you have time on 19th of October, please come and join for the small meetup and go to me. Well, haven't decided the meetup place yet, but when I decide, I will let you guys know on my Instagram story. So if you haven't, please don't forget to check my Instagram story too. Hopefully, you could see what's new in October and you could see the travel situation. Plus, you feel like virtual travel to Japan through this video. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. More and more videos are coming. And also, big thank you to all of my Patreons. If you haven't, please don't forget to check my Patreon account too. Anyways, see you soon in the next video. Say that. Have a great day. Bye bye.